Hey everyone, welcome back to Moya's Kitchen. I'm happy to have you all today. Today I'll be showing you how to make some saltfish fritters, or in the Jamaican term, saltfish flittas. Stay tuned if you want to see more from this video. Alright guys, let's jump right into it. These are all the ingredients you need to make some flittas. I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, some onion, scallion, sweet peppers, paprika, black pepper, a bit of all-purpose with no salt added, and some Scotch Bonnet Pepper. My saltfish is already boiled, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick it. As mentioned before, I did boil my saltfish twice. I boiled it for half an hour, 15 minutes, you pour off the water, then you boil it for another 15 minutes because you really don't want to get all the salt out of it, but you want to get enough out of it. So right now I'm just breaking it apart, getting rid of all the bones, and I'm gonna get it ready for my batter. So this is what my saltfish looks like. I like when they're small pieces, not big, because I don't like to have big chunks in my fritters. Okay, the next step is for me to combine my saltfish with my vegetables, my flour, and my dry seasonings. And to be honest with you guys, there's no one way to do this. There's many different ways that people do this. This is just my way of making flittas. I'm just mixing all my ingredients together before adding the water. Now that I've added all my ingredients, I'm gonna go ahead with some cold water, and we're using cold water for this, not warm, not hot. And I'm just mixing it well together until it reaches that consistency that I need. And when making the batter, it pretty much depends on how much flour you have. You go along with it and see if you need more water, and add water as you go along. And if you find out that you've added too much water, you can always tip a little bit more flour in your batter. Now it's time for me to go ahead and add my dry ingredients. I have some all-purpose, no salt added, some paprika, and black pepper. Black pepper goes hand in hand when you're making saltfish flittas, so don't forget your black pepper. Now I'm just mixing this well together, and when you're making flittas, you really don't need any seasonings. It's just some black pepper, and it already has salt in the saltfish. So it depends on you. I like to boil my saltfish out, like almost all the way out. That's why I like to add some all-purpose and paprika for extra flavoring. But it depends on you. If you're not salt sensitive, go ahead and you can leave your salt, some of the salt in the saltfish. At this point, it's up to you. You can go ahead and taste your batter. Doesn't have to be a lot, just a little tip to see if it needs anything else. So now that my batter is all ready to go, as you can see with the consistency, it's not too thin and it's not too thick. This is just right for me. Let's go ahead and fry these. I've already added some oil. My pot is hot and ready to go. And everyone has different preference. If you like to have it nice and thick, you put more of the batter. And if you like to have it flat, you go ahead, once you put it in the pot, you just kind of press it out with your utensil. And just going along with it, I'm kind of in between with what I want. It's not too small, but they're not too big. They're not fully flat, but they're not too thick. So yeah. I'll be frying these from 7 to 8 minutes on each sides. So this is what they look like so far. They're still on the same side. I haven't flipped them as yet. It's just because of course the oil is getting to the top as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip these now. And once you see the edges are starting to look nice and crisp, you know that your fritters is being fried properly, and you can go ahead and turn them over. And my stove is on high right now. It's on 8, and I'm just keeping a close eye on them because I don't want them to burn. But I do love when my fritters are crispy, so I have them on high for that reason. And I also don't want it on low because it'll start to soak up too much of the oil and get really soggy, and we don't want that. Now it's time to take these out. They're looking nice and crispy, and I'm loving the color right now. So this is where we are so far, guys. These are looking real nice. I'm just taking out the first batch and getting ready to put in the second batch. I just added some Scotch Bonnet Pepper to the rest of my batter because you know the adults will be having these ones. Alright guys, this is my last batch, and I will be right back to show you guys what the finished product looks like. Alright everyone, my saltfish fritters are all done. This is the finished product, and I love the fact that I can see the vegetables that are inside of them. I also love the fact that you can eat this anytime. There's no specific time. You can have it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and you don't need to eat them with anything. They eat just as good by themselves. Okay everyone, so that's it from Moya's Kitchen for today. And if you want to see more from me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Give me a thumbs up and make sure to turn on your notification. Alright, take care, and I'll see you in my next video. God bless. Bye bye.